Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be asking AI for some things to model in Minecraft. And so let's get started. First, let's ask for, hey, can you make me three things? Wait, no, not make. Can you tell me three things to model in Minecraft? Sure, some modeling things. Okay, so we could do a windmill, a dragon, and a car. Hmm. Well, these two look good, but did say for. Let me do actually correct this. Not building. Uh, for a bench, like a simple entity or other thing. So a tiny crab, a golem, and a chest mimic. Or we could do something easier like this. I think we can work with this. Okay, okay. And with these three things, let's get on to Blockbench. And boom! Now we're in Blockbench. Okay, so obviously we gotta start with a crab first. So let me just add an element, a cube. Obviously, we're not gonna put it directly on the ground. I think we're gonna want to start with like the bottom of the crab. So let me just expand this, right? And then I think that's good. I think we actually can make this a little bigger, right? Actually, we gotta do a little more of this. Okay, okay, okay. I'm seeing it. I don't know if you guys are seeing. Let me add another cube. Let me just move this thing over here. Up and bam. Okay, that's looking good. It's looking good. And then I will just. Can I duplicate? There we go. Bam. Okay, that's nice. I don't know. I think they're good. I think we can work with these legs for now. So then what I want to do, I want to select. Can I select both these? Is that a thing I can do? No, I don't think it is. Well, that's fine. I can just do this, right? And then I'm pretty sure I can just drag it along right over here. And that looks good. And then duplicate this. And that looks good. Okay, okay. And then we duplicate this. And boom. Bam, bam. Over here. Take this one, duplicate. Over here. Duplicate this. And then duplicate this. Okay, now we got some legs to work with, but I'm pretty sure we have to have one more row of legs. So, I'm going to move this back. Just smidge. I'm gonna expand the body a bit for this. And we will move this over here. And now we're cooking. Now I take this, duplicate it over here, slide it in, duplicate this, bam, bam, and bam. Okay, now got our 6 legs we're working with here. We gotta add the 2 front pinchers. Right, so let me take this. That looks good. And then we duplicate it on the other side. Bam. Wait, wrong one. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, okay. And then we want to add claws, right? So we do this. Here, here. Oh, this. Then this. Okay. Okay, we duplicate this, slide it around right here. Take this, send it over here. Okay, I think it's starting to come together. No, it's not great. I will say that. But again, I think this is my second time ever doing this. Because I just installed it yesterday. But it's good practice. So let me duplicate. Slide this over here. Round. I think that's nice. Duplicate. Oh yeah. That's actually really good. Duplicate over here. Bam. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need to do that, do I? No, I do not need to do that. It's so that there's delete. Now, you might be wondering, why don't I have to do that? Because I can just like paint this little texture right here. Speaking of paint, now I'm create. Confirm, create texture. So now, I can hit paint. Now this becomes paintable. Actually, that is a nice red. And with that, I think the first one's done. Let me give you a look around at them. I had a little dark texture like this on them. I had some scales at the eyes. You got a cool smile, some claws. I think looks pretty good. So with that, let's get on to the next one. And boom, now we're on to the second mob. The second mob is the Lantern Golem, which AI wants us to make. And I'm going to be honest, I don't 100% remember what a golem and lantern look like. So the textures are not going to be accurate exactly to the game. But obviously everything isn't going to be really accurate. So I think we start this one out. We're going to make some big legs. Because my idea for this lantern golem is going to be like just a golem with a lantern for a head. I think would be like funny. And like the lantern's like powering the golem or something. So I think that would work. Pretty good. Then I will shrink. Actually, this is the body. I don't know if I want to shrink it down that much. So I can just, boom. Gotta give him some girth. And then, I'm gonna duplicate this. Right, and then thinking maybe I go like this. Ooh, actually, I think that's pretty good. And so then we can add some base. Then we duplicate again. We turn this one into an arm. Alright. Oh, actually, I kind of like this whole thing we got going. He's a little buff. Actually, the arms are too big. They have to be more like this. Right. Bam, and bam. Ooh, okay, that is not bad, actually. I thought I would not like it as much as I do, but I actually think this is pretty good. Okay, now, for the head, I think I'm just gonna take a simple thing, duplicate this up. Bam, shrink 2 times 2, bam, 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 bam. Well, actually, it doesn't have to really be perfect since it is supposed to be a lantern. I do think I kind of want it to be symmetrical. How many pixels is that? That's 3 pixels. I think, honestly, I don't actually think it's that bad. I think I will also, though, do this. Do this. Bam. I feel like this looks more like a hat, but for obvious reasons, this is not what we're going for as a hat. I am just trying to see how I can make this. If I make it into like, this is how big is the room we have here? We got 5 pixels. Okay, so we can do a thing where it's like bam, 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 bam. Let me do this. And bam. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I think this is pretty good. I think it's time to go on to the texturing. I honestly thought this one would take a lot longer, but it was actually really simple. It's honestly really good. Boom. And now we're done. Now, honestly, I think I could have did a little better. I also think it's pretty good. I think it's like a good model. I got a good little handle here. It's a little lantern with a little three color changing, and then you can see around. I tried to do this like a little electricity coming from the lantern, like fire or something. And then I did like a little outer orange, which is kind of on like the whole thing now. Go around the legs, and then you can see like the hands and the feet. It's more like used or oxidized or something down. But overall, I think it's pretty good. I think it's a good lantern gold. So, with that, let's go to the third thing that AI asked me to make as a model. And boom! Now we're at the third one, which is the chest mimic. Now, for obvious reasons, I don't know exactly what a Minecraft chest looks like every texture down to the exact detail. So, I'm not just gonna make I'm not just gonna start with just a chest. I'm going to do. Oh wait, wrong thing. I'm gonna make it like already with the mouth like gaping open. And I'm thinking, hmm, do I just want to just do a chest with a mouth? I mean, I think honestly that they could work. Obviously, I don't know the exact width and everything of a chest, so obviously this chest is not going to be exactly accurate, which is not great, but I think it's still going to be fine. Bam. So, this one, if you want to skip to the end, I would not be upset. Because this one's going to be a little difficult to make. Bam, bam. I have this little. Chests have this little nose thing in Minecraft. Right. Little thing to open it. Or I think I just make the chest. I could just do honestly this. Just make the chest have teeth. No, that's too simple. That's too simple. Just because I'm going to do bad doesn't mean I have to lazy out on it. I think it's the real thing. Instead, I think I'm going to see if I can give it arms. Or legs, actually. It could just be legs. Hold up, I'm kind of cooking. Could give this Minecraft chest some legs. And obviously, if you do not know what a Minecraft chest looks like, I will put an image up on screen. Go. Now, obviously, I'm saying obviously a lot, but it's not going to look exactly like it. I think it still is going to work out quite nicely. I have it there, and I duplicate. Bam, bam. And then bam, bam, bam. Oh, bam, and bam. I think honestly this does look a lot better. Actually, I might just start texturing right now because I don't really need to add anything else. And boom! Done with the third one. We got the chest mimic. I had a little blood here. I changed the color of the nose so it's like close to a Minecraft one. Texture is not perfect. I did add a little darkening under here though. Some separation between the teeth, some white eyes, white scary eyes. And then I think that's good for the third one. So with that, have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.